Welcome to the Love Hub channel, where we discuss matters of the heart and give relationship advice to women. In today's episode, we are going to discuss the signs that your partner is making you unhappy. Ladies, we all deserve to be happy and feel secure in our relationships. So watch out for these signs. Let's get to the topic. Sign 1. Your partner holds you back from achieving your dreams. Do you feel as if you have to sacrifice your happiness to please him? Do you feel that your partner is making all the decisions for you without considering how you feel? If so, you might end up resenting him, and this may cause you feelings of sadness and depression. It's important for you to have the freedom to choose your own path in life and to decide what you want to do with your life or with your career. Your partner shouldn't be the one choosing or making those decisions for you. Now, if you're in a relationship, of course you will have to work as a team. You will have to learn how to compromise. You will have to make sacrifices for each other. But this doesn't mean that you will let go of all of your freedom. You still need to have your own life. You still need to have your own dreams. And if you want to achieve a certain goal, your partner should be supportive of that. Sign 2, he puts a lot of pressure on you. Another way that your partner might make you feel unhappy is by putting too much pressure on you and making you live up to their unrealistic expectations. He may say that you're the only good thing in his life. And then the next day, he puts you down and makes you feel completely worthless. Remember, nobody is perfect, not even your partner. So if you're not the perfect 10 that he expects you to be, that should be fine. Nobody on this planet is a 10. Except for maybe Beyonce, but that would pretty much be it. If your partner expects you to be super smart, super beautiful all the time, even if you're just at home, super thin, super everything, then he is putting a lot of pressure on you, and you won't be able to meet all these lofty expectations because nobody on the planet is perfect. The pressure that he puts on you can be so damaging emotionally, and that's why it's important for you to sit down and talk to him about this, because nobody deserves to be under this type of emotional stress. The feeling that you'll never live up to your partner's expectations, or that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. This is just totally unfair on you. Sign 3, he is emotionally unavailable to you. Does he act cold and distant towards you? You might feel like you can't connect with him emotionally or find it hard to feel vulnerable around him. This could lead to problems because if you're in a relationship, you expect to have some type of support system in place. The point of being in a relationship is because the two of you love each other. You're able to connect to each other emotionally. You're there to support each other. If he is acting cold and distant, how will your relationship work? How will you get the support that you need from him to be able to overcome an obstacle that life is throwing your way? And this also isn't fair to you because I'm sure that when he is feeling down or when he feels that life is not going his way, you take the time out of your day to be there for him. Sign 4, his presence overwhelms you. Do you feel anxious and overwhelmed whenever he's around? It's a sign that he makes you unhappy if you feel tense and uncomfortable. If you become less focused on what you're doing when he's around, then that means he is sucking out all of your energy. Remember, if you're in a happy relationship or if you were happy with somebody, then you will absolutely feel joyful to see him, to spend time with him. You won't feel deflated and emotionally exhausted. There may be something wrong in your relationship if you always end up feeling so drained after spending a few hours with him. You need to ask yourself why you feel this way. What does he do that makes you feel this way? Sign 5, he worsens your depression. If you're already dealing with feelings of anxiety and depression, do your symptoms get worse when he's around? Spending time with him makes you miserable. That's a sign that he's just too toxic for you. Maybe he's too harsh and inconsiderate of your feelings. Whatever the reason, it's okay to admit that you don't want to be around him and the negativity that he brings along. Take care of your mental health, even if it means taking a break from him. Sign 6, his negativity is rubbing off on you. If he has always been just this negative person and you were the complete opposite of that, when you find yourself changing for the worse, then this is a sign that this relationship may not be good for you. Remember, you have to take care of your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to feel happy, you want to feel supported. But if all you're getting from him is his negativity and it's starting to affect your life and your relationships with other people, then this means this relationship may be too toxic for you. Sign 7, his negativity is bringing you down. If, for example, he is dealing with personality disorders or mental health issues and he hasn't really grappled with them, and then he is taking you on as a partner, this could lead to a lot of stress for the both of you. We're not saying that people with personality disorders or mental health issues can't be great partners. They absolutely can be. So we're not saying that if you have an anxiety disorder, you will never be a great partner and you will never live happily ever after. That's just not what we're saying. But if you do have some issues that you need to deal with, whether it's a personality disorder, a mental health issue, or just something with your life that is so stressful and so heavy, you need to make sure that you have the strength and the coping skills to deal with all of that before you bring in a partner into your life. So if your man is dealing with all of this and he doesn't have the coping skills or the support system needed to handle this, the negativity may rub off on you and that may be devastating to your relationship. Sign 8, he doesn't help you overcome your depression. Even if he isn't the direct cause of your depression, he can still make it worse by not supporting you and your struggle against it. He doesn't make an effort to educate himself, or he just simply refuses to acknowledge what you're dealing with. This can be really devastating because, again, if you're in a relationship, there has to be some type of support system in place for the both of you. That's what relationships are for. Remember, it's important for you to reach out and seek professional help if you are dealing with feelings of anxiety and depression. If your man won't step up and help you, do it on your own. Find somebody. You can't be stuck in this negative place because you deserve better.